Okay, we're still in July. Book 129 is Alien Clay by Adrian Tchaikovsky. So this is a sci-fi book about a scientist who becomes a political dissident on Earth, and he is sent to a faraway planet that's basically a penal colony. And, they put him on a ship, and, it's like 30 years from Earth, so they basically put him to sleep, and then, off to the planet. And it's an interesting, it's a penal colony, but it's still, the planet is filled with alien life. And so it's sort of dealing with that, plus all the dealings with being in prison. I gave it a 3. It borders on a vacation read, but it was pretty good. All right, 130 was an audiobook, Lone Women by Victor LaValle. So this is a horror book, and it's about a woman who leaves California in the early 1900s and goes to Montana to claim some land and start a new life. And the beginning of the book, she's dealing with her parents who have been killed or murdered, you're not sure. And she carries with her a really heavy trunk that probably has something sinister involved with it, but you don't really find out much later. I don't want to give any spoilers. I ended up giving this book a 2. My issue with this book is there's a lot of characters that are not really fleshed out. They're just sort of introduced, and then that's kind of it. And there's like these storylines that don't really progress the main storyline along. It gets a little bit muddled for me. So probably not a recommend. 131 is What's Next by Melissa Fitzgerald and Mary McCormick. So they were in the series West Wing, and it's just kind of a nice little tribute memoir to the series. A lot of interviews with the cast and a lot of discussion about what was going on with some pivotal episodes. I think, I watched it. I was a casual fan, and I enjoyed it. So I think if you're a hardcore fan, you would really like this book. One of the things that I really, really like in this book is they take the various cast members and really talk to them about what their passions are, what charities they really like to support, and then it gives a little bit of background about those charities and a web page, so you can actually go check them out. So it's more than just a memoir. It also shows you a little bit into the inside of some of their personalities and charities that you could check out. So I gave it a 3. It was a good read. I recommend it.